everybody. Thank you. Welcome to my channel. I am Joy, and here's where we discuss everything unorthodox. Everything under the sun, moon, and stars. We're talking about spirituality. We're talking about dreams. We're talking about visions. We're talking about parenthood, tarot, everything. Everything pertaining to my life, which is a lot, okay? But today I want to touch on life path numbers. Your life path number is essentially, so all things in life create vibration. Numbers and letters have certain vibration, and at the time of your birthday creates a certain energy, okay? And this energy comes with different traits, all right? Your life path number lets you know the path in which you have chosen to accomplish in this reincarnation, if you will. So for me, growing up, it was very difficult for me to understand why I was even created. I had no clue as to what I would become, let alone I didn't even believe that I would live that long. So the big question for me growing up and even going into my young adult years was, why am I here? What is my purpose? And so it was when I started researching astrology, my life path number, and my birth chart, that I discovered who the real Joy is, and still learning. Every day I'm learning. So yes, I want to go ahead and dive right into life path numbers. How do you come up with your life path number? Your life path number is a sum of your month plus your day of birth and the year of birth that you were given. So let's take me, for example. We have February 26, 1985. So what you would do is you would, on a paper or calculator, you would add 2 plus 2 plus 6 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 5. For me, that equals out to 33. There are 9 life path numbers, and then there are 3 master life path numbers. The 9 life path numbers, these are life paths that you can choose out of sequence. If you are a life path number 2 in this reincarnation, and you have successfully gone through this life path, and you have learned your lessons, and you have taught the lessons that you needed to teach in this life, and the scales of Ma'at have said so, your good outweighing your bad, then you are allowed in your next reincarnation, whichever time frame you choose to come back, to enter into, let's say, life path number 8, okay? And then once the life path numbers 1 through 9, whichever sequence you decide to go in, once all 9 have been successfully learned and successfully, I don't know why the word is not coming, but you have completed each one of these, then you move on to your master number life paths, which would be 11, 22, and 33. Those you must complete in order. And we'll get into that later as to why. So if you have a life path number 1, first and foremost, you are independent. All right. I should have already had this opened up Let me gather my notes here. Uno momento. Isn't this a cute little notebook? Love it. There is everything in this notebook. Child, I got very few pages left, actually. Oh, I'm gonna have to find me another notebook. Okay, so I'm getting there, my lovelies. Child, where's that? Give me a second. Where the heck? Oh, I should have already had this open. That's astrocartography. Here we go. All right, so life path number 1, we have the independent leader. All right. This is someone whose characteristics are independent, very individual, determined ambition. You're likely to be a natural born leader. All right. Life path 1s are, like I said, the independent leader of the world, actually. Your destiny is to become self-assured and independent in all areas of life. Okay. Let's see, I'm checking all my notes over here as well. Life path number 1s are also very unique, thanks to your free thinking and your independent spirit. However, your uniqueness can make them feel very isolated. A lot of times, self-doubt will be your biggest struggle to overcome. You must really embrace your unique nature in order to trust yourself, okay? Life path number 1s are very determined, very self-motivated, and very eager to get things done, okay? These are your proactive people. And we all know someone like this. And I love life path number 1s because as a Pisces, I can, a lot of times I just like, oh, that gotta get done. Boop. I'll do that later. I do, because I can get it done super fast. So I just be like, I ain't gotta do it right now. I just do it later. You know what I'm saying? But life path 1s are just like, let's get this done now so that we free up time to get other things done. I love them. They're also very creative, okay? Life path number 1s, they're your original thinkers. They have very creative minds. And when it comes to applying that creativity, they're very self-motivated, okay? They don't need someone to pull them along and get it done. These are your visionaries, all right? Then if we have life path number 2, all right? So I just discovered my dad was a life path number 2, and it's not making much sense to me yet because the version of my dad that I had didn't represent this. So, but your life path number 2s, these are your peacemakers. Their characteristics are very harmonious. Your peacemaker, cooperation, very tactful and sensitive. You lead with the heart and a rational mind. You're very nurturing, intuitive, creative, supportive. All right. You're excuse me. Like I said, very peaceful. Life path number 2 is probably the most resilient number. 2s lead from their heart just as much as they do with their rational minds. Okay. Their sensitivity to people, is absolutely amazing. Their ability to read the room is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the people that you really want by your side when you're going somewhere, and you want to know, like, are they for me? Are they not for me? They're also very humble. They come into this world with the lesser ego. You know what I'm saying? Very devoted. Excuse me. When life path number 2 sets their minds to it, they're able to get everything done, very peacefully as well. They're very slow and steady, wins the race kind of people. And they're really great at collaboration. Number 2s are also here to learn about relationships. They're here to, 1+1 = 2, husband, wife, whatnot. So in their youth, they will have a lot of relationship experience because they need to operate. They need to master these qualities of peace, of love. And as I'm talking now, it's making sense with my dad. I don't think he passed his life path number 2. He'll be coming back. Then we're gonna move on to life path number 3. If you are life path number 3, 3 is a very spiritual number. This is the communicator. This is where Father, Son, Spirit come together. This is, the Holy Trinity. They're very creative, self-expressive, very optimistic and lighthearted. And they're very hardworking, very persistent. The communicators of the life path numbers, these are quite chatty individuals. They have a lot to say, but they have to learn the art of patience while dealing with conflict, because sometimes their self-expression turns into judgment. They can be kind of judgmental or gossipy even, but they're also very empathetic. Let's see. They're also very empathetic, more emotional than let me see, more emotional than empathetic. Let's see. I tend to think that life path number 3s they like to shine. Okay, so they like to be the center of attention because they communicate with so much authenticity. They're very creative because they need an outlet to communicate. A lot of times they will have very great artistic abilities, whether it be music, art, dance, or even great chefs. Okay. They're very enthusiastic. They are here to master their self-expression and inspire others as well to do the same. So they're very gifted at like I said, the expression of art. Like I said, they're very spiritual, so they're very mystical. Spirituality is a really big part of their inner world. The number 3 has always been considered sacred. So if you are life path number 3, mysticism could play a huge role in your life. Religion, Gnosticism, mystical things are probably very interesting to a life path 3. Life path 4, the builder. You think of 4 legs of a table, 4 legs to a chair, 4 legs to your bed. These are your foundational, stable people. These people are very practical, very organized, detail-oriented, persistent, and hard-working. Let's see. They are your natural leaders. As life path 4s, they make great leaders, whether they're managing a team of employees, running a business, or rallying people behind common cause. They're very detail-oriented, all right? Very systematic and methodical, okay? They bring stability and order to basically any environment that they're in. They're very grounded, okay? They're not the ones that are going to be so much caught up in their imagination. They're very practical, okay? Pretty much like a life path 7. The opposite of life path 7. 7s are very spiritual, okay? Where life path 4 is more rational, more sensible. They can be a little bit unflexible, you know what I'm saying? Because they're more about rational thinking than flexible spiritual thinking. You know what I'm saying? Very practical. It is within their destiny to achieve great success, okay, through hard work, breakthroughs, but they have to have proper structure, you know what I'm saying, to their life. They can also be very stubborn, because like I said, they're not like more soft and flexible. They can be quite stubborn because they want to get things done. Like they're like, hey, you came here with a question and I got a solution. Are we doing this thing? Then you have your life path number 5, right? Life path number 5 are the travelers. I have a very special person in my life who is a life path number 5. And yes, the life of a traveler. I just definitely want to be there. That's what I want to do. All right, the traveler. They have freedom is like their biggest mantra, all right? They're very adaptable and adventurous. Their personality is very dynamic, but they're also quite curious. If you are life path number 5, expect to ride a cosmic wave of constant change and transformation through your lifetime. Meaning like you're going to be here, you're going to be there, you're going to be a little bit of everywhere, okay? Life path number 5s are not meant to stay in one place or let alone one career, okay? You might even find yourself bouncing relationships because the idea of a life path number 5 is to constantly reinvent yourself. Very free spirited. You live up to your reputation. My life path number 5 person is a Scorpio. So their reputation precedes them. You know what I'm saying? Adventure and liveliness, like that is your thing. You know what I'm saying? Number 5s are the most adaptable of all the numbers and is always up for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? One of your gifts is to always push the limits and push the boundaries and just see where it takes you. Life path number 5s are also very sensual. Everything is a sensory. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a sensory experience. It doesn't matter if it's your eating, your clothing, the plants around you, the wallpaper on the wall. Like everything is just very sensual. It adds to the reinvention of yourself. Travel oriented, got to be on the go. You know what I'm saying? And because of your adventurous and sensual nature, you're very inclined to indulging in these sensories. And it can become a bit of an addictive behavior. So just be very mindful of overindulgence, if you will. Yeah, life path number 5s. I love life path number 5s. Anyways, life path number 6. Let's see. We have the nurturer. Okay. With your master numbers, you can bring them down to a single digit. So 11s would be 2s, 22s would be 4s, and 33s would be 6. So you end up encompassing 2 energies. It's like a double 6 or a double 2 or a double 4. No, double. Girl, get it together. Yeah. And then because there's 11, so it's double 1, double 2, and 11. Then there's 22s. There's double 2s. 2 plus 2 is 4, so it's double the 4 energy. With 33s, 3 plus 3 is 6. But then there's double 3 energy, and then there's 6 energy. And yeah, so all that greatness. All right. Number 6, life path number 6. These are your nurturers, all right? These are from a time that they were young. They were the mothers and the fathers of the friend group. You understand? They're very caring. They love to serve. Very responsible and family-oriented. Very nurturing. You can think of these folks as the true caregivers of society. They love to help and be of service to others. These could be your nurses, your childcare providers, you know. Life Path 6, they just want to help. But their idealism can make it tough to distinguish what's realistic versus being too clingy, you might struggle with perfectionism, and you could probably hold yourself back because of your high standards to be perfect, to just help and be of service. They're also very protective, okay? In order for you to get on their bad side, like, you really got to be an ugly person. You know what I'm saying? Because they love everyone. So if you piss off life path number 6, you're terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. Very giving, very devoted. Life path number 6s are mommy and daddy. You know what I'm saying? I love you so much. Now we're going to go to life path number 7s, the spiritual, enlightened. I love life path number 7s. I also love life path. I think I just love all life paths because I got a little bit of some of them everywhere around me. Anyways, all right. So we have the life path number 7. This is the spiritual seeker. They are the seeker of information into the mystical, unseen realm of this world. Very introspective. They very analyzing, logical, like intuitive logic. Okay, they're not like very hard fact. They're more like scientific, spiritual fact. Okay. So here we go. Life path number 7. These are your knowledge seekers. Let's see. Life path number, because their life is all about the pursuit of higher knowledge. Nothing matters to this life more than finding the answers to their burning question of existence. Okay. The biggest motivating factor in a life path number 7's life is the pursuit of truth, knowledge, and committing themselves to a more sacred calling. Very analytical. They spend a lot of time in their own head, generally because they're contemplating or focusing, like detail oriented, in analyzing themselves, their life, and why things operate. You know what I'm saying? They have an incredible gift to being able to ignore the outside world, and it is kind of funny because like life path number 7s kind of remind me of Pisces energy, where they can really just go within their own realm and the rest of the world doesn't really faze them too much because they're so concentrated on the ethereal world, if you will. They're also very wise. Life path number 7s, I feel, have old souls because they are constantly seeking for a higher purpose, a higher calling. They love their solitude as well. Okay, these are the people, like I said, they would go within. They are great to be around, and when they are around, they're constantly asking questions, they're digging, they're probing and everything. But then they have a period of time where they go within, and then they just kind of be like, okay, I just got to listen, and I got to dissect, and I got to analyze this. And then they come right back out like, hey, here's my theory. I love life path number 7s. All right. Then life path number 8. I love life path number 8 just because I am always like financially driven, and life path number 8s are like just like the number 8 is, we're in an 8-year right now, and this is like abundance. This is like the infinity sign, where things just keep on coming in. When money comes in, it circulates and it goes back out, but it comes right back in for them. Like life path number 8s are very ambitious. These are your business owners. I don't know, like they give me Capricorn vibe a lot. Like my Capricorns out there, you already know, like you guys are that business. Okay, I love it. Life path number 8s, these are your powerhouses. They're very ambitious, hardworking, and they're very driven towards material success. Okay. They are the bridge between your material and your spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? A very healthy relationship when it comes to money and power. Like I said, very ambitious, disciplined, and hardworking. These are your power manifestors, okay? You have your spiritual manifestors, you have your spiritual gurus who just like love to sit in silence and just connect with the higher power. But then you have your life path number 8s who are like, okay, I get it. We're spirit. Now let's make this move. Let's make this happen. I love them so much. Oh my God, one of my very best friends. I love her so much. I would devote my life to her. She's phenomenal. She's life path number 8. What, if you ever down there in Laredo, honey, go ahead and give her a shout out and let her take care of your quinceañera, okay? Because I love her so much. Okay. Life path number 8, like I said, money is always flowing to them, even when they feel like life is struggling at the moment. Out of absolutely anywhere, the sky is like, boom, some money in your hand, okay? But they're also very dominant. I love them because they can take control. And like I said, the life path number 8 person that I know, I have some kids that are life path number 8s, okay? They're very dominant. My 16-year-old is a life path number 8. Not coincidentally, her name, first and last name, both equal to 8. And she got 8 letters. She's born on the 8th day. She's my baby finna be so, I like to brag on my baby. Anyways, but yeah, the friend that I have, she's a Scorpio, so she's also very dominant, and like she's got double dominant energy. Just love her to bits and pieces. All right, let's go on to the last life path number, which is 9. Life path number 9s are your humanitarians. All right. These are your people who are here for a greater cause. Okay. They're very compassionate, selfless. They are your universal lovers. There we go. Where are my notes? Okay. These are your philanthropists. Okay. They are driven by their desire to give back. You feel me? Like they've been here before, obviously. I personally just don't think that someone would choose their first reincarnation to be a 9, for the simple fact that 9 needs to encompass all the rest of at least some of the other numbers, so that they have that wisdom to come as a life path number 9 and be so caring and be so driven to give back and have the wisdom to put this information out there so that others can grow and gain. They're very selfless. These are the people who are going to give their shirt off of their back for you. Even if they don't have a lot, you can always come sit at their table and eat. They often can forget about themselves by putting other people first. So just make sure that you're taking time to focus on you and give back to you as well, because there's nothing worse than giving out of an empty cup. It doesn't work for anybody. One of the other biggest challenge for number 9 is moving on and letting go, because they care so much. When a person, let's just say a relationship, they've given so much to this person, but when this relationship is time or it's expired, it's very hard for them to move on because of the amount of effort and love and things that they've poured into this. This could lead to a lot of depression and self-doubt, but honey, trust and believe, everything that you have given from yourself is not within vain. All right. You can only control yourself. So everything that you give, just be proud of yourself that you did it from a pure place. Let's see. Notes. Very wise. Like I said, I just truly believe that the life path number 9 has to embody some of the other life paths. And let's see, they're also very creative. Yes. Life path number 9s. Because they're so creative, they're able to work with their community. You know what I'm saying? Like their selflessness and their deep desire to give back added with their creativity allows them to be a really good resource for their community. So yeah, that would be that. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to your master numbers. All right, here we go. Life path number 11. Okay, let me I'm trying to find my notes here. Give me just uno momento, por favor. Okay. So, here we go. All right. I got notes here and there. Okay. So for your master numbers, all right, we have 11. I'm gonna keep this quick. 11 is your, like I said, you have 1 in the number 11, so that's 2 times plus 1 is 2. So you're an accumulation of 1s and 2s. Number 11s are your leaders. They're very independent, individual, determined, ambition. These people bring harmony. They're your peacemaker, cooperative, very tactful and sensitive. These would be your, let's see, are these the, let me go here. Your change makers. Yes. These people tend to be late bloomers in life. Let me also just say that master numbers are old souls, all right? Because they have gone through 1 through 9, they have lived numbers of lives, okay? If there's a soul out there that has gone through every life path and succeeded the first time, the minimum amount of lives that they've lived is 9, okay? But because each life path has its own difficulties, and it's not just you here on this planet, you have to be in co-creation with others. It doesn't always mean that you're going to succeed or successfully master this life, okay? So these old souls. So for master number 11, these are your late bloomers. They because they have successfully gone through through numbers 1 through 9, they come in with such a high ego. But immediately this ego is broken down, all right, because what they have to learn as a master number 11. They're able to gain the wisdom and clarity necessary to resonate deeply with others on their journey. They are here to wake up humanity, okay? Like, wake them up to understand their divine potential. They're highly sensitive because 1 + 1 is 2. They represent in let me see my notes. Girl, why is your typing like this? Nearly we're gonna pass that because I obviously was not doing well when I wrote these notes. Number 11 shines with universal insight and divine light and often comes with intuitive messages. They are old soul, like I said. They are the healers because, once again, they are life path 2. Life path 2s are all about the peacekeeping, nurturing, and supporting, and it is amplified when it's life path number 11. They have very strong mental energy, okay? These people are very sensitive and very intuitive, and if you come across a life path number 11, please listen to them when they come with their warnings or their visions, or when they just simply say, this person gives me the yucks. Don't talk to them. Or, girl, that man ain't no good for you. Back up. Their weaknesses, like I said, they're very intuitive. They're a natural leader, old souls, visionary, creative, spiritual, and very nurturing. But they can be very nervous and skeptical of themselves. They can overthink. Sometimes they can have a bit of a scatterbrain and tend to self-sabotage as well. But they make great spiritual and metaphysical leaders, as well as careers that have to do with helping and aiding humankind, like counselor, energy worker. We're talking even to the point of like politician, social worker, teacher, massage therapist. Okay, they can even be very musically inclined because once again they're old souls. So a lot of times to reach people, singing might be one of their greatest gifts. So yeah, life path number 11. They are very compassionate, empathetic partners who really value harmony and understanding. So get into a relationship with a life path number 11, you have to be very caring and sensitive and patient with them. Allow them the opportunity to be in solitude when they need to be in solitude for however long they feel they need to be in solitude, because they have such a high demand on their life. They really need someone in their corner who understands this. All right, so then we're moving on to your life path. Life path number 22. Hold on, I gotta find my notes, darling. Give me a second. Okay, we're gonna. All right, so life path number 22s. They are a combination of 2s and 4s. These are your master architects, productive masters, great work. Like they're the great workers of this lifetime. Okay. They are, let me get there. Okay. They're accumulation of 1, 2s, and 4s. These are your leaders. They're very independent, individuality, determination, ambition, harmony, peacemaker, cooperative, very tactful, sensitive, stable, organized, detail-oriented, persistent, and hardworking. Give me a second, master. These I don't even know where that came from. All right. So your life path number 2s, they are often associated with the transformative ability to turn their dreams into reality, because these are your master builders. Okay. So they're taking everything from the spiritual realm and they're making it manifest in this realm. Let's see. This number is a symbol of balance, harmony, and potential for great achievements. This number resonates with the energies of dreams and realities, the spiritual and the metaphysical. Okay, like I said, they are your master builders or your master architects, however you want to say it. This number is a powerful blend of 1, 2, and 4. You feel me? They embody a very powerful energy. I don't think I know any 22s. If you are a master number 22, drop it down in the comments. I got some questions for you. Okay. The practical nature of a life path number 2 is one of its defining characteristics. Those with this number are grounded in the material plane, yet they are also very capable of envisioning and creating with the extraordinary realities of this universe. Okay. Master, I do want to meet a master number 22, because everything that I know about you, like, you're very powerful. You build, like, you are here to build and recreate a new way of living. Like, we're ushering in a new world, you know what I'm saying? So the master numbers, you come in and you're like, okay, let me take what master number 11 has and what master number 33, and we're going to build this thing. I need to get with you, okay? I really do need to get with you. Your strengths, let's see, you're a visionary, very practical. Your communication skills are off the chart, okay? But you can have the tendency to be overzealous, okay, very pushy. Instead of being like, very sweet and talk, like you can come off very strong, you know what I'm saying? So just be cautious with that. Let's see. Yeah. Very service oriented nature. Um, you know, yeah. All right, so then we're going to move on to your master number 33, okay? That would be your girl here. Okay, so these master number 33s, these are your master teachers. They are the most evolved. They are the most spiritually in tune. This will be an accumulation of 1, 3, 6, and 9. They have very strong leadership skills, independent, individual, determined, and ambitious, very creative, self-expressive, optimistic, lighthearted, and communication is great with them. They're very caring, very service-oriented, very responsible and family-oriented as well, and nurturing. They are the humanitarian as well, compassionate, selfless, tolerant, and have a universal love. Let's see. Do I have something else on master number 33? Okay, let me, okay. Master number 33s are extremely spiritual, okay? But spiritual does not mean religious. Spiritual in the sense that I like to say to me that I am an omnius. I have not studied in complete depth all religions on this planet. I just came into this world with a greater understanding that all things are created of love, and that love is the universal religion. Through love, you create. Through the energy of love, you're able to procreate and be in peace in this existence. Most of your enlightened teachers are life path number 3s. Jesus, Buddha, Dalai Lama, these people were life path number 3s. Because we have so much compassion for the service of others, and we have so much spiritual enlightenment, we often come into this life to encounter grave torment, and physical backlash, because the world that we come into is so messed up, and we are here to usher in change. When you think of the life of Dalai Lama, Jesus, they possess a greater quality in, for the normal person, or for the people of this world, it just is very scary to them to encounter someone with so much someone who has so much confidence and little like documentation to be like, I don't have to have documentation to know and tell you that this is the way of life. This is what we do. But we also have to learn how to be amongst the people of this world, as to not be too high in our own understanding. We will often attract people of lesser intellect, because they see the bright light in us, and they're constantly looking for help and healing and direction, which is totally fine, because that's who we are. We are here to guide you. Very musically inclined. However, because of the things that they have gone through in their life, they may not put that out there into the world until their later years. Just like Yeshua, Jesus, he was just a carpenter boy for the longest time, until he decided to break away from this world and say, I'm going to follow after my father's business. And he decided to, venture into many different religions and spiritual leaders and learn many different healing practices and how to harness energy and work with the elements of this world to heal people. So yeah, your master number 33s are here for a very high purpose. It is my understanding that life path number 3s don't always succeed because it is a very challenging life to accomplish. Yeah, I was going to go into a deep story, but I'll save that for another channel, another video. So yes, hopefully this helps in any way. If you have any questions, if you would like to go deeper into your life path number than what I've done here, please leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and remember, we are in this thing together. You are not alone. We are here. Peace, my loved ones.